Greetings to y'all, and bless all y'all. Look at this. So I am in Arkansas and visiting some good friends. And I'm in their guest their guest cabin sort of thing, and I'm gonna make some videos while I'm here. But I just needed to talk to you guys about this real quick. So here's an example of the Rastafari reggae musicians who are selling out. Okay, who are part of the reggae music takeover of UNICEF, UNESCO, Babylon system trying to infiltrate the reggae music because they're tired of how positive and Bible promoting the reggae music is. They have to flip it upside down. So Kabaka Pyramid is here with his hand sign upside down. It's his hand sign is looking like an Illuminati hand sign to me. Haile Selassie never held his hands upright like that when it came to making that hand sign. The pyramid shape was always the top of the pyramid was down. Okay, and it's not even a pyramid. Okay, it's not a pyramid. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with pyramids. That's not the point. Um, but Kabaka Pyramid. I've called him out for a couple of years now. Like for example, he has a music video, which he was obviously either told to write and make, or he has just been influenced by demonic spirits, like straight up. So in this music video, not the one in the screen, but the one I originally criticized him for, it is like all kinds of women, quote unquote, more like bitches. He's like basically singing about how he's gonna fuck all these different girls, you know. And it's like, bro, where, what kind of Rasta are you? Like, you're so full of shit. So I just wanted to clear that up with y'all that these people are out here doing this, okay? They're slick, they're sly. The message is tricky because one minute it'll be he's singing a song about Jah, and the next minute he's talking about fucking as many girls as he can and throwing a bunch of weird esoteric mystery religion shit in. Okay. The mystery religions are the Babylonian religions. Just to be clear, guys, the mysteries, the Babylonian mysteries, are the satanic religion that Babylon pushes. Okay. And that's why they want to use it to infiltrate reggae music. So you got a guy named like Eitel Man, and he totally just, if you could do something like blaspheme Von Benjamin Midnight, aka Akabeka, right? If you could blaspheme his message, his life's work, to bring as many flocked into the body and the leadership of Haile Selassie, Von Benjamin, and to follow the scriptures and all that, right? Von Benjamin is a holy prophet. Well, Eitel Man paints and portrays Von Benjamin as the master of the mystery schools. And see what I'm saying, guys? This infiltration and creeping in is foretold in the scriptures. It has been foretold by Von Benjamin. It has been foretold by Rastafari Sabbatical, aka Wyndham Yonden, aka Rastafari Jews, aka Rastafari Israelites. Okay? This is the great falling away that has been in the process of happening for the last fucking so many years, 5, 10 years. That's why there's this big split where people are calling them Rastas. They're calling themselves Rastas, but they don't believe a single word Haile Selassie said or taught or even listen to the message of Haile Selassie, what Haile Selassie taught us to do. Okay, what he told us to do, the commission that Haile Selassie gave us, is being ignored by people who call themselves Rastafari. They have no right to call themselves Rastafari. You, That's why we deal with objective factual reality. Rastafari is a biblical term that comes from an ancient Semitic biblical context. It means the head of glory. Okay? And if you are going to partake in calling yourself Rasta, you need to know these things. It is a biblical faith. And then we have these creeping ins of agents from UNESCO, UNICEF. I mean, this is happening in real time right now. UNICEF came into Jamaica and UNESCO came into Jamaica, and they started to try to tickle the Rastas' ears. Okay, like for example, they came out and said that reggae music was a world treasure. Bet y'all didn't know about that, right? Why would Babylon System come out and say reggae music is a world treasure if it has been deliberately spoken by CIA agents that reggae music, especially Rastafari reggae music, is the actual number one public enemy of Babylon System? And the CIA agent who killed Bob Marley, and we also keep to keep in mind Von Benjamin was murdered. I mean, the real Bob Marley is Von Benjamin, right? He was murdered too. Okay, so if they're murdering our people, murdering our prophets for singing the truth in this music, then why is it that they're gonna come out and say that reggae music is a world treasure? It's because they want to fucking change the reggae music. Okay, they're trying to take it over. So that's why I Rastafari have to be on guard about these little things like this. This is happening, and we do not want to misrepresent or mislead people. And we don't want to refer them to a musician who is participating in this objective of infiltration, inversion, and perversion of the message. So Kabaka Pyramid, sorry bro, but you're not in the hall of reggae warriors that teach the truth and preach righteousness. I mean, you pretty much got me shut off 5 years ago with several of your songs, but especially when you're talking to the youth and the youth are listening to you, and then you're telling them to be promiscuous and fuck as many girls as they can. Like, you guys are crazy, man. So that's a little message for you guys. You got to pay attention to what's going on here in this, because you think Babylon was going to let reggae music continue to slaughter their influence of the dragon culture on the youth? Because that's what we do. We stop the dragon dead in its tracks and reintroduce the fact that jazz culture, righteous culture, and music and food and everything, right? Is the way and is the truth, and it helps the youth. I mean, the way the world is today, the only way you're gonna catch the youth's ear is with cool music, right? Because otherwise, the youth aren't gonna listen to cheesy Christian music or a pastor who runs a typical mainstream church. They're not gonna listen to those people. We don't listen to them. I mean, they're full of shit anyway. So, I'm just saying that, it's kind of depressing to think about the fact that something so beautiful and pure like reggae Rastafari could be infiltrated and changed. But it's definitely happened. It's been happening. So, I just want to point this out to you guys. Kabaka Pyramid. We all know that's not the way Haile Selassie holds his hand sign. So basically, this dude is holding up Illuminati gang sign right to your face. And this Haile Selassie never held his hand sign like that. So, anyways, I got like 4 or 5 videos I've already recorded that I'll be posting. So, I'll post those up here in a minute. God bless y'all. Just want to point this out to you. Eitel Man, Kabaka Pyramid, several others, and the faithful musicians that are on point. The trick here is to get them to sing a song with these boys. Now, also want to point out real quick before I get off here that, okay, we all know Jay-Z and Beyonce and all these, like what Von Benjamin called the angels of the earth that have sold out and are singing a strange psalm that promotes the obsession with sensuality, materialism, money business, and so on, is what's going on. So, but why, if that's the case, and Von Benjamin called it like it is, and so has many truthers come out and said that these pop musicians are, fallen angels pretending to be people, singing songs, right? To influence the people. If that's the case, then why is it that Jay-Z and all these boys are coming into reggae music? They're being told to come into reggae music and sing songs with reggae musicians. There's reggae musicians recently who have done songs with these types of Babylon pop star musicians like Jay-Z. Okay? These people are murderers, child molesters. They are homosexuals that pretend to be like hardcore gangster men. There's all many and virgin. I don't have any issues with people being homosexual, but it's about the deception with this, right? It's about, and by I don't have any issues, I mean, I think everybody should be free to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But it's another thing when it's being used to brainwash people, right? And they're trying to make the fans of Rastafari reggae comfortable with Jay-Z and etc., Beyonce, blah, 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 blah. Okay, all these pop stars. So it's time for the real brethren and sistren to kind of come out and just make a statement about that. What in the world do Rastas have any yoking with darkness? We do not yoke ourselves to darkness and evil. You are not to be doing songs with Jay-Z, no matter how much money you get paid. And that's the tip right there. I guarantee you these reggae musicians who said, okay, I'll do a song with Jay-Z, got paid a fat check. Okay? So, keep this in mind, guys, and say something about it. Make sure you call it out, because Rastafari is our little circle, right? It's our little circle of faithfulness and righteousness and truth, and we are not going to let that in. It's not allowed to be let in to the circle, okay? If we want to trot our faith in purity and have brethren and sistren who are not frauds, then I suggest you check out what I'm saying and that you let others know and pass this video around to other Rastafari. I've been saying this for 8 years now, guys. And then it just continues to go on, and I don't hear hardly anybody else talking about it. So, there you go. If you don't think our faith is important, then and that it doesn't matter, that it's not a part of the bigger picture, because as it stands, Von Benjamin, the Bible, etc., have stated that we are the repairers of the breach, that we are the ones who are going to lead those who are not going to follow the New World Order. We're the ones who are going to lead them out of Babylon. I mean, there is all kinds of reggae music going on right now from all different groups of people. And it's not even reggae. Some of it's just like folk, and some of it's like indie rock. But I'm telling you right now, Rastafari has had such a great influence of positiveness and righteousness on the peoples, and I mean all the peoples, that you got these musicians popping out all over the place that are telling the truth, that aren't even reggae musicians. They're just like indie rock folk musicians. I just heard them on the way here. Okay? We have changed the world already. So that's why they want us. That's why they want to cut us off and infiltrate us. Okay? So keep that in mind, guys. In the name of Jah and his son Jesus Christ, y'all be blessed.